had a feeling the connection. Oh,
Ooh.
we're live. We weren't sure if
Hey,
it would go live.
You got the sun. You look better.
But not that there's much sun. It's actually pouring rain.
Yeah. It's like meant to be summer and it's 11 degrees.
Yeah.
Oh well.
I know. It's fine. So hello everybody. It's Viola here with my husband today, Nick.
Hello. It's our 1 year anniversary now.
Yeah.
Or it's our 1 year marriage anniversary and our 6 year being a couple anniversary.
Yeah.
So it's pretty cool.
So I thought it would be super cool to come on live together today and talk about love. Do you want to share a story of how we met?
Well, I can't remember that, can I?
No. So yeah, it was a night out in the beautiful Bay of Islands.
We'll say that.
When we first met.
I think I pretended to be like a Spanish tourist or something. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know how necessarily he wooed me, but I think maybe my soul just knew that we were meant to be. And yeah, so this was 6 years ago now, and just over 6 years ago that we met. And
it was end of November, wasn't it?
Yeah, in November
2010.
Yeah. And anyway, we exchanged numbers, met up again the next week, went to the beach, hung out for the weekend, and we honestly, like, that weekend we were already pretty head over heels for each other. I think
like the second time we met, it was like, oh yeah, this is pretty cool. And then the third time we ever met, we were talking about like marriage and how many kids we were going to have. And I still like tell people that these days, and they're like, are you insane? I'm like, well,
yeah,
I don't know.
All of my friends were like, what are you guys up to? We're like, no, this is real.
We'll see if that'll last. Yeah. That's funny.
Because then was it for Christmas or your birthday? Nick's a January 4th baby, so Christmas and birthday normally merge into one for him. I think it must have been your birthday.
My 20th.
Yeah, 21st. 21st.
One of them.
We like me and a couple of his friends went in to get him a guitar for his birthday, and I like wrote a message on it, and I was like, I love you forever. And all of his friends were like, what the heck, you've known each other for 3 weeks. We're like, and what?
That's cool. That was cool. I still got the guitar. That message is still on there.
Yes, it is. Yeah. And so that was then, and we actually, for the first, because I was on uni holidays at the time when I met him.
It was like at least a good year, eh? The first year. And
for about the first year, we were actually long distance with our relationship. So he was still, for the first part, he was still in the Bay of Islands, but then he moved to Wellington, and I was in Palmerston North.
Every couple of weeks, I'd do this. Oh man,
road trip. This
is how much I like you. I finished work early, so I could get a bus from Paihia to Auckland, which was like 4 hours. And then I'd get the overnight bus from Auckland all the way down to Palmerston North, which is like 11 or 12 hours on a bus. And then I'd be there, like 6 in the morning. And then we'd spend that day together. And then most of the next day together. And then same thing, reverse. I'd leave at like 4 p.m, get into Auckland really early morning. And then catch another bus up to Paihia and work that week again.
Yeah.
Whoo!
And normally got to like work late on a Monday.
Yeah. It was fun though.
But then when you moved to Wellington, it was easier.
Yeah, way easier. And then I had a car then and stuff. So. It was worth it.
Because my car got.
Look at that.
Yeah, my car got drowned in a flood, so we.
Oh yeah, coming to see me. So.
Yeah, we were crazy for each other, but it was really cool because we still, like, our relationship still grew really, really strong over that first year. Even though we were long distance. And then after that, I moved to Wellington, and we were living together and everything, obviously, since then.
Yeah.
And in that time, we've done so many cool things. We've travelled to
How
many
countries
places.
have we been? I don't know.
Heaps. It feels like heaps, but then at the same time, you look at a world map and you're like, okay, I've been nowhere. Yeah. But it feels like heaps. And
we've done some cool stuff.
Yeah, we've done really cool stuff, and it was quite cool because we were able to, for the most part, be able to leave having to work full-time jobs within the first couple of years, because we started a business after I left uni, and I'm so grateful for the freedom that's given us.
And even like, the times that we've been busiest, I still feel like we spend more time together than like some couples do in a decade. And I
know, it's so true.
It sucks. Like it's awesome, and I'm so grateful that we get to do that, but it's also really sad for other people who just don't get to spend that that time that should be so valuable with the ones that, you know, they're working so that they can provide for their family or for their partner or spouse, and so they can spend time and, you know, go on holidays together. And the reality is that most don't really get to do that very often, which is kind of sad.
Yeah, it is, for sure. And it's, I'm definitely so grateful to have the freedom and to be able to do something where we can take a little bit more control of our time.
Thanks, Glenn.
Oh, thank you, Blair.
That's really
nice. Thank you. Hi, Teeny. My auntie's online from Hawaii.
I think another one that was, I think, such a big part of our relationship is, like, through our business and through kind of our own growth as people, and I guess spiritually as well, we've done so much personal development over the last 5 years, and it's always been together. Like, we've always been growing together. And, you know, I've heard of couples who in the past, you know, one person's decided they really want to be the best person they can be, and the other's kind of been content to stay where they are and, you know, just keep on plodding along and let things happen as they do and stuff like that. And the relationships never really seem to work out, even if they seem to be, you know, the perfect couple at the beginning. One of them just grew, and I think if you are in a relationship, you both have to be really open to growing together.
Yeah, for sure. And as well, like, that's been another, I think, key to our relationship, because we honestly, like, we love each other more now every single day. We never get sick of each other, and people, because we work together, we live together, we do pretty much everything together. People are like, don't you get sick of each other? But we're like, no, we like look forward.
That's the point.
I know, we look forward to doing everything together, and like when we do something, like, we still like have our independence and we'll do like our own things now and then, but we are excited to see each other again when we even if it's been like a couple of hours. And we've always, like, we encourage each other and challenge each other as well. So we challenge each other to be better people, and we really encourage each other to go after our goals. Because, like, this is like just a small story, but a few years ago Nick had this idea that he really wanted to rebuild the engine of a car. And I'm not into cars at all, and it like sounded so boring to me, but I got so excited by seeing how excited Nick was when he talked about it that I like fully supported him. I would even like come down and
even help me.
Yeah, I would come down and like hold parts. I don't really know what they're called, but I'd hold things in place.
You helped me put the cams back in my engine. Who does that?
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah, and that's just a small thing, and then it's the bigger things as well. It's like our life vision, our purpose on earth, and helping each other develop that. And
yeah, like V said, we've obviously got our individual goals. Like, obviously I'm into my powerlifting. One of my goals with powerlifting is to be the best in the world. But then every small goal we have is kind of in the same direction, and I reckon that's really important.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you, Teeny.
Yeah, that's so true.
Yeah, exactly.
And yeah, that's another one. Like, we're both really fun-loving people anyway, but I don't know, so many couples also seem to lose that kind of zest for life, and they seem to kind of do it together. And I think in a relationship, one person or both people should be the person that, you know, like, if they've had a bad day, you know, one of them's come home from work or had a shitty situation happen, the other one should lift them up. But it's almost like through life and, you know, through challenges and stuff, it almost seems to be one person comes home, they've had a really good day, something exciting's happened, and the other might bring them down, and that's really sad. So I think just never lose that zest and excitement for life, and like never stop having fun.
Yeah. And we're both still learning, really.
Yeah.
But it's like, it's cool because we did make the commitment. We are so in love. We want to be together forever, and so we want to help each other be the best that we can be.
We were gonna do no like anniversary gifts, because just for various reasons. No big gifts or anything like that, because we've always been ones for kind of over the top extravagant gifts and stuff. So we're like, we'll just keep it chill this year, and with Christmas coming up and everything, we're just like, okay, we'll be real chill. So we weren't even going to do gifts, and then V woke me up this morning with this cheeky little gift, and I was like, you weren't supposed to do that. But then I got her a cheeky little gift as well, and the funniest thing is that the gifts are literally the exact same thing, except V's was in like a video sort of message. She made a video kind of surrounding her vows to me from our wedding, with pictures and everything, and my one was that I had her vows printed on a piece of card by one of our good friends, Francis, and then I put some photos around the outside. So mine was in like a frame edition and V's was in a video, but they were literally the exact same thing.
You got funny
I got a funny German, I can tell you that.
Poopsen.
Poopsen, yeah.
Yeah, I know, that was cool. We like cracked up so much when we exchanged, because first I gave mine to Nick because I was so excited. Like before Nick was even awake, I was already holding the card in front of him with the like link and stuff to the video.
She always wakes up first.
Yeah, and then after Nick got up, he got me, and we just cracked up so much.
It was good.
And yeah, and so I guess like for people who are in a relationship or not yet in a relationship, like definitely like love is something that should be amazing in your life. I feel like the quote that I put up, I love that one. There are too many mediocre things in life, and love shouldn't be one of them.
Yeah. And if you're with someone, like, if you're only with a person because, you know, they're externally beautiful, like, obviously I got the best of both worlds, so I'm pretty lucky there. But if you're with someone for just aesthetic reasons, it's never going to work in the long term. You really have to fall in love with their soul. And if you're not, then, like, just stop plodding around and limiting yourself to what you're truly, you know, worthy of. Because you are every single person's worthy of finding someone who makes you feel like B makes me feel. Like, everyone should have that. So don't just limit what you think you deserve. If your relationship isn't this beautiful thing, obviously there's challenges and you're going to have arguments and stuff like that. And
you can work through some of them, you know?
Yeah. But if you're not with someone who kind of makes your soul sparkle, just stop.
Yeah, and then when you are with that person, you know, remember to have fun, because it does, like, I would never say that it's felt like we've had to work on our relationship, because it's
we always have, but that was natural.
Yeah, we have. It's been natural, but we always have done things. We've always made sure, like, we still take each other out on date nights. We still have fun together, you know, joke around and all of those things, and I think that's...
Buy each other random little gifts.
Yeah, and I think that's so important, you know, have fun, keep the fun and the excitement alive.
Try and laugh as much as you can.
Yeah.
Apart from don't laugh when, like, someone's hangry and they haven't eaten enough and you think that it's really, really funny, but they're being serious, but they don't seem serious.
Yeah.
And then you laugh.
Okay, we both suffer from being hangry.
Oh yeah, that was part of your vows as well, was through happy times and hangry times.
Yeah, I said love him through happy and hangry times.
That's funny.
And I do. I might be annoyed, but I still love you. Alright, well, is that all we want to share today?
Yeah.
Yeah. Thanks so much for joining us. I really appreciate your time, and I hope that this has given you some more insight, and sending you lots of love. And we're gonna go enjoy the rest of our anniversary day. See you!
Bye!